औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आपका मेज़बान आरिफ जहांगीरी एक दफ़ा फिर कम्युनिटी टॉक के प्रोग्राम के साथ हाजिर है। नाज़रीन, आज हम इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि महीने में हम जो एक दफ़ा है वो यूथ अफेयर्स के ऊपर प्रोग्राम करते हैं, तो आज का प्रोग्राम जो है हमारा यूथ अफेयर्स के हवाले से है। वी एक्चुअली इन्वाइटेड टू वंडरफुल ब्रदर्स who achieved a lot of success in their life as well, and they are in the future as well. We are very sure they are achieving more because they are very bright. They are living in Brampton. Let's watch the 2-minute story about them, and then when I come back, I will introduce them.
Hi, my name is Fayk Momin. I'm currently 19 years old and I just wrapped up my first year in the double degree program CSBBA at both the University of Waterloo and Wilfrid Laurier University. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed with various opportunities to go above and beyond. And as a result, I've been able to represent Team Ontario twice at the international stage at the DECA International Career Development Conference in both Anaheim, California and Atlanta, Georgia. Just recently, my team and I have actually acquired third position in the BDO New Venture competition, in which we competed against over 200 teams over the course of 8 months. As well as just recently, within my internship at Manulife, myself and my team have actually been able to present our innovative products to the CIO, vice presidents, as well as various other senior leadership. But it goes even further back than this. Back at the age of 13, I founded my own app and software development company called Blazon Group. And to this day, we have over 26,000 users on our apps all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fayk Momin, and this is my story.
Hi, I'm Momin Chaudhry and I'm a student going into grade 11 at Fletcher's Meadow Secondary School in Brampton, Ontario. To this day, I've been given many opportunities to showcase my talents and skills. I'm quite heavily involved in clubs in my school community, such as DECA, in which I won many distinctions at the regional level, and I even made it to the Ontario-wide provincial competition. I was strongly interested in STEM as well, which led me to joining the robotics club and participating in my school's very own STEM Olympics, in which I won the gold medal and silver medal. Outside of my school, I'm a member of my local MP Sonia Sidhu's Youth Council. Here we discuss issues which threaten our community and areas to address them. I also participate in the Model Parliament program, which sent me to the legislature to act as an MPP, where I got to network with many other politicians. You are watching Momin's real life story.
सो नाज़रीन, जैसा कि मैंने आपसे कहा था कि आज हमने अपने स्टूडियो के अंदर दो बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त बच्चों को बुलाया हुआ है। हमारी कम्युनिटी के बच्चे हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा सक्सेस इन्होंने हासिल की है, और मैं वेलकम करता हूँ फ़ायक चौधरी को और मोमिन चौधरी को। फ़ायक चौधरी जो है वो ब्रैम्पटन में रहते हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ते हैं, सेकंड ईयर डबल प्रोग्राम्स है आपके पास, लॉरियर और वाटरलू दोनों का, आपसे पूछेंगे उसके हवाले से ज़रूर। एंड देन आई हैव मोमिन आल्सो इन ग्रेड 11 एंड दे आर बोथ आर एक्चुअली टेकिंग अ वेरी स्पेशल प्रोग्राम which is very famous, and a lot of good kids are taking that, and they achieve a lot of success as well. So let's Fayk, tell about yourself first.
Yeah, so my name is Fayk Momin, currently 19 years old, and I'm part of the double degree program at both the University of Waterloo and Wilfrid Laurier University. So I'm doing Bachelor's of Computer Science from the University of Waterloo and a BBA at Wilfrid Laurier University. And we just finished up, wrapped up first year, and alhamdulillah say I've actually gotten a co-op at Manulife right now, where I'm interning as a software engineer. So alhamdulillah say life's good. And alhamdulillah.
So what about that? The apps you build it out? I saw your video at Click.
Yeah.
Tell me about something that, because I'm also interested in that one.
Definitely. So I was actually inspired by my cousin. Like when I was at the age of 13, I saw my cousin. His name was Faz Tahir. He was going to Waterloo as well for software engineering. He was developing apps, and I'm all like, that is something really cool, and that's something I really like. So I was like, if he could do it, why can't I do it?
Okay.
So at the age of 13, right then, I'm all like, I'm going to learn how to do software development. I didn't even have a laptop back then. I was writing all my code in a physical notebook.
Oh, really?
And then I was telling my dad, I'm like, hey, Dad, can I please get this laptop? He's like, okay,
if you place top 25% in this math contest,
Yes.
then we'll get you the laptop.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, so we placed it, we got the laptop, and to this day, we have over 26,000 users all around the world using our
Oh,
apps.
wow.
So, yeah,
Beautiful.
it was
And is a good success in an early age as well.
Yeah,
So,
alhamdulillah.
Momin, tell me something about yourself.
I'm Momin Chaudhary. I'm a grade 11 student going to Fletcher's Middle Secondary School in Brampton. Honestly, currently, where I'm planning on going in the future is probably mechatronics engineering or somewhere in the medical field. I'm very excited for it. And currently in the summer, I'm planning on volunteering. Actually, tomorrow and for all next week, I'm going to be volunteering in a conservation park
Oh,
to help the environment and basically fight back invasive species. And currently, I'm also planning on volunteering at William Osler Hospital. I've applied there, and now they've done a telephone interview. And inshallah, I'll be going for the physical interview as well, and hopefully I'll be volunteering there.
so I see the lot of medals, right? And I see the lot of medals of the pictures and the certificate as well, Fayk. So tell me that what are these medals are actually?
Yeah, so I mean, there's several of them actually. So I mean, you see the ones right here. They're for the Science Olympics, or the STEM Olympics, which our school hosts.
Okay.
So alhamdulillah, say I've been able to form a team for the Science Olympics, and we got second place in our last year overall. And then for one of the years, we actually won first place as well too. So that was quite excellent. A bunch of these are actually also DECA medals as well too. So. Alhamdulillah, say I had the opportunity to be part of DECA, for example. And within DECA, I was able to go there, participate, do this business case competition, and I was able to place top 10 overall in all of Ontario twice in the year. First year, second year. Then I was also able to go to internationals for DECA in Anaheim, California, and also Atlanta, Georgia. So, and represent Team Ontario. So those are what those medals are pretty much for. And there's also one for the Euclid Math Contest, which is if you get the highest score within your school for the Euclid Math Contest.
So you will get that medal as well.
Yeah, you will get that medal in this case.
So, Momin, you have any medals as well?
Actually, yeah, one of the silver medals right there for STEM Olympics, as Fayk was saying. So, our school hosted it, and I was part of Fayk's team last year. And this year, I also participated in the STEM Olympics within my own team, and I won the gold medal, actually.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah.
So you're good in the sports too, right?
Sports, honestly...
Because I'm thinking you're good in the sports too, right? No.
Well, honestly, I'm not really part of many sports clubs in my school, but I occasionally play field hockey, or actually I play street hockey in my street, and I also enjoy badminton as well.
Okay.
And
not on the video games though. Okay. That's cool. Because most of the youth are playing on the video games though. Right? They like it. They say, I'm tired. So it's great. So let's ask about your DACA program, because that's one of the program that one of the good achievement of you, right? So tell our viewers and all the youth that what is this DACA program is actually about?
Yeah, so definitely. So DECA stands for Demonstrating Excellence, Celebrating Achievement. And the thing about the DECA program is, and I'm going to say this to all the youth pretty much in this case, I would highly recommend joining it, because it's a club where you go and you join and you participate in these business cases. They give you this challenging cases, these ideas that you have to struggle with, work together with a team to realize the solution to. And you're given 10 minutes to present this case to a judge, and you have to impress them within those 10 minutes. Overall, you get to join, you get to meet a nice group of people who are all like-minded, and you get to go to Toronto, for example, and also potentially even internationals to present your case as well as your solutions. It teaches you not only teamwork as well as involvement, but also leadership skills and the ability to think on the spot and be out there and represent your community, your school, and overall your country if you make it to internationals. So I highly recommend joining the DECA program. Go join your local chapter, ask your teacher about it, because it definitely, each and every single person I talked to, they said it changed their life forever, and it definitely has a profound positive effect on my life.
So, Momin, it is how you inspire about this DACA program?
Well, honestly, my dad's a DECA judge, and my brother also participated in the DECA program a lot. So when I joined high school, and in grade 9, actually, right away, the first thing I did was actually join a DECA club.
So in every school, there is a DACA clubs or not?
So DECA is very popular within Ontario. So a lot of the schools within the GTA area will guarantee to have DECA. Some more in the northern areas may not necessarily have it, but it's a very popular club. So the majority of schools, I would say, would have DECA or a club like that in this case.
That's both on the big Catholic school as well as the other school,
Exactly. It's Catholic schools, primary school, public schools.
Every school they have.
Pretty much every secondary school.
So it's not only not segregated with the private school or the public school or it's all the school these clubs are there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if some school don't have that, how can they how can they go and find out this program? They
Yes.
can join somewhere else?
So in terms of, currently from my knowledge, they can't necessarily join a chapter from another school. However, there are definitely alternatives. For example, I had a friend of mine, her name was Hannah. Her school didn't necessarily have DECA.
Okay.
But what they had was they had debate or clubs such as that. So I would highly encourage the youth, if you don't have DECA or if you don't have clubs such as that, ask your teacher what clubs are there for debating, for public speaking. Joining those, because those will put you on the spot, make you more confident, and actually allow you to be able to represent, once again, your community, your school, and spread your positive message out there. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Okay, beautiful. So what you want to add on this one, Momin? Why is important?
Well, DECA is honestly very important because, like, DECA actually what it does is, so you, as Fayk said, it's basically a presentation club, right? So you get 10 minutes to prepare a case and you get 10 minutes to present it. But honestly, like, when I participated in DECA in grade 9, I actually went in the regionals competition. I became an event finalist. And I qualified to the provincials competition as well.
Beautiful.
Over there, I went down to Toronto for 3 days and I had lots of fun. I expanded my network of connections. I competed there. Honestly, it's an amazing club for everyone. So I recommend, like, everyone to join DECA. It's a super fun club. And it helps you gain many connections.
And you get a lot of networking, integration, a lot of other communities, a lot of other kids, right? You learn a lot, right? Those things, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's
so
true.
that's one. So tell us something about that experience, because we are coming here from the back home. We are living in a different country. Your parents come from the different countries, and we are experiencing something different. So how you feel that this in networking and integration and different communities working together, or they come to the DECA program, how it helped to our community to understand this society?
I think and that's a very excellent question, to be honest with you, but the broader question I guess you're saying is how exactly integration aids us overall as a society, right? And that's the one thing I honestly love about Canada, to be honest with you, the fact that we're so multicultural, that we have all these societies integrating together into this nice melting pot, right? And I feel as if that truly benefits us because we get to see other individuals, their experiences, where they come from, and they have an entirely new world perspective. So we learn from that each and every single day just by getting to know them. Otherwise, if we're just talking with people within our community, we aren't necessarily making an effect. We have to be able to go out there, speak to people from the other community, learn their perspectives so that we can overall make society better, so we can overall make our own communities better. It's through the ideas, the sharing, and that commonality that we have as human beings that we truly become better. And that's essentially why it's important to promote multiculturalism. And, alhamdulillah, I'm so glad that we're here in Canada. And then I could walk across the street. There's going to be people of all different nationalities, right?
That's right. We have to learn from each other. And this is the part where the innovations comes through, right? You have to start thinking differently. So, Momin, my question is that because I know that you are very much a social activist and the political activist, right? At this early age, I really admire for that and you work for some of the MPs as well, right? So tell something that why is important for our youth to take participation on that one.
For you, basically asking why the youth should be participating in, like, politics in the community, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I recommend all of the youth to participate in the politics in the community because I realized that the best way that you can find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. So currently on Ontario high schools as well, like, you're required to do 40 hours of community service, but I recommend people to do even more than that because it really helps you. As I said before, it expands your network of connections. And as well as I was talking about politics, so currently I'm part of my MP Sonia Sidhu's Youth Council. Over here we meet like monthly and we discuss issues that our community faces and how to tackle them. And then honestly this experience is amazing because if I have any issues in my community, I can just straight up tell my MP and she'll be able to solve them. And that's how, like, you increase the youth representation in the community. That's how you get your voices heard. And it's an amazing opportunity. I recommend it to everyone.
Good, nice to hear about you. Let's guys take a break because we have to. When we come break, we will ask Fayk why is important for the social, why we should be activists in the social as well as in the political arena. So let's take a break.
Visit Ticketmaster.ca. It's a Mo Sheikh presentation.
So नाज़रीन, जैसा कि हमने कहा था कि हम जब वक्फे से वापस आएंगे तो फाइक से पूछेंगे कि सोशल और पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविज्म क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो फाइक, व्हाई इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू?
Yeah, so definitely, this is actually really, in a sense, a very tough question, but it's also very simple in the sense that we should really be involved within social activism, within our communities, and within politics in general. And the main reason being is because we have to overall impact our society in a positive way. How exactly can we change the representation of our community from one that's not necessarily as bright to one that truly reflects our values? Like the values that we stand for as Muslims and as Pakistanis are exceptional values, taking care of others, helping out the poor. The only way that we can spread that image is if we go around and help others and truly act on those values. And the only way we could do that is through political activism as well as through social activism.
Yes.
And I would highly recommend that because that's what we should do, not only as Muslims,
we
but
should,
Pakistanis.
man, we should.
Exactly.
Because you are our future and you guys have to take care about it, because without social and the political activism, we cannot represent in this world, number one. And we have to tell that Muslims are the people who take very seriously this social activism as well as the political activism. And we are the future leader as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's we want to see you, right? So my next question is a very important question, and you guys have to be a little bit think about it and give me the answer about that one, okay? So tell me that being a Muslim youth, what are some common challenges you face during your education?
Yeah, so definitely, I guess I'll take this one first in this case. So it always has to do with identity, right? In this case, right, you're Muslim, you have certain rules that you have to follow, regulations, etc., and you have to make sure that you keep on to those values. Oftentimes in school, whenever, even in university, etc., you're going to be presented with a lot of opportunities to stray away, to maybe go to do certain things which are against who you are potentially. And that's all the challenges, because there will be peer pressure. There will be people, hey, why everyone's doing this, or everybody's drinking, why aren't you doing that? You have to make sure that you're standing up to your values and remember who you are. But you also have to make sure that you're not that person who just locked in a room doing nothing. You have to be out there, but you also have to make sure to remember who you are. Don't compromise who you are, but also remember to interact with others. You know what I mean? Treat others the way they want, respectfully, etc. So that's a very important message, to be honest with you. And the biggest challenge is also always just sticking to your core values. But as long as you stick to your core values, there's nothing in the world that can stop.
So, Momin, that as your brother said, that is, you stick with your core values. So you are, I'm sure that in the school you are sticking with your core values, right? Because I know that a lot of youth feel fear to tell the others peoples, and I see as well, and very shy to tell the other peoples that they are Muslims, right? Because how the environment is going on, what the media is telling about the Muslims. So do you feel also same type of fear in your heart or not?
Honestly, yeah, I understand that there's sort of like a stigma around being public about your religion, right? But at the same time, just like Fayk said, you should never forget who you really are. Such as us Muslims, we should always be practicing our faith. We should always stay away from bad activity and such like that. We can always be praying and all that stuff, you know. But honestly, just back to your main question, right? About how you should always stay true to yourself. Keep true to your religion and never really so my main message is basically like Fayk sort of stepped over, and never forget who you are. And yeah, that's basically about it.
Okay, that's right. So you guys pray?
So Allah say
every day you go for the prayer.
So Allah, so back when I was very small, to be honest with you, my grandfather used to, from my dad's side, always used to take me to the masjid.
Okay, beautiful.
So I basically
somebody's caring about it.
Somebody's caring, Allah said, but it was exceptional. My mom and dad, they raised me to, you know what I mean? You all remember to pray, wake up at Fajr, you know, don't just fall asleep, you know what I mean? You have to pray, remember who you are. And alhamdulillah, to this day, both myself and my brother do pray 5 times a day. And I think it's, to be honest with you, important. It keeps you remembered, keeps you grounded, humbled. That's essentially the message of it.
That's beautiful. And then if you want to give a last message to our viewers, please give the message.
Yeah, definitely. So the message I would give personally to the youth and overall to the entire viewers is that remember who you are. Don't ever be afraid of who you are. There's a lot of individuals and a lot of messages in the community right now saying that you should be afraid to be Muslim. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't ever listen to that. Remember who you are, stick to your values, and continually support the community. Be outside there, represent. Get in the pop culture. You have to be out there, and you have to represent us positively so that the overall community is impacted, so we have opportunities, so that people can see that Muslims are not individuals that cause harm. No, they're individuals that go ahead and upbring society, that change the world positively, and that innovate.
Beautiful.
That's the main
Momin, what's your message to our viewers?
So as I understand, this is sort of like a segment for the youth, right? So I'll be talking mainly about youth stuff. So honestly, what I say, what my message is to everyone out there is basically go out there, volunteer, do everything that you can, basically. So as I said, I was part of many volunteer opportunities and stuff like that. make sure you be involved in the community. You'll never forget those experiences. You'll gain new friends. You'll gain new connections. It'll help you a lot on your resume, and it'll help you a lot in the real world also. Because these skills that you gain by volunteering, those skills you can never learn inside the classroom. You can only learn that by going outside and like getting out of your comfort zone. So that's what I recommend to everyone. Go out, get outside your comfort zone, be involved in your community. Just like Fayk said, never forget who you are, and have fun with it, I guess.
So it's a wonderful time with you guys today in the studio, and I have to call your parents as well, because I need to talk with them as well.
Yeah,
so just take a small pause, and you guys go there, and I will call your parents as well.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
تو ناظرین ابھی آپ نے فائق اور مومن کی باتیں سنی, اور ہم نے جو ہے اس پروگرام کے اندر فائق اور مومن کے والدین کو بھی بلایا ہے. تو میں نے اسٹوڈیو میں دعوت دی ہے جناب سعد صغیر صاحب کو اور شگفتہ سعد صاحبہ کو کہ وہ ہمارے پروگرام میں تشریف لائیں بچوں کے ساتھ, کیونکہ ماشاءاللہ اتنے بریلینٹ بچے آپ لوگوں نے ماشاءاللہ اس سوسائٹی کو تیار کر رہے ہیں آپ لوگ. تو اور ہمارے پیرنٹس کو بھی سمجھنا چاہیے کہ بھائی جب بچے تعلیم کے میدان میں بہت کامیابی حاصل کر رہے ہوں اور دوسرے مسائل بھی ہوتے ہیں, ہمارا ایک سوشل کلچر ہے, ہم اس بیک گراؤنڈ سے آتے ہیں, تو اس تمام چیزوں کی تیاری میں آپ لوگوں کا بڑا کردار ہے. تو میں آپ نے چاہوں گا کہ کچھ چیزیں آپ شیئر کریں کہ آپ لوگوں نے کن چیزوں کا خیال رکھا بچوں کی تربیت کے حوالے سے. جی صاحب.
تھینک یو ویری مچ عارف صاحب, آپ نے ہمیں انوائٹ کیا. تو میں اللہ کا بڑا شکر ادا کرتا ہوں پہلے تو. اس میں ریئلی بڑا اس میں شروع میں مشکل ہے آپ کو بیلنس کرنا دونوں سائڈ پہ, کہ آپ نے کلچرلی بھی اڈیپٹیو ہونا ہے اور اپنی ویلیوز کو انٹیکٹ رکھتے ہوئے بچوں کی تربیت اور فوکس رکھنا ہے ایجوکیشن پہ, جو ہمارا مین فوکس تھا یا مائگریٹ کرنے کا. تو ہم اس پہ پریکٹیکلی اپنے آپ پہ میں نے پہلے کیا, تاکہ وہ جو آپ ایگزامپل سیٹ کرتے ہیں تو وہی, کیونکہ پیرنٹ خاص طور پہ باپ جو ہوتا ہے وہ رول ماڈل ہوتا ہے بچے کے لیے. تو میں نے خود یہاں پہ اپڈیٹ کیا اسٹڈیز کی, میں نے سی پی اے سی ایم اے کیا, ان کے لیے ایک ڈائریکشن تھی کہ اب اگر بابا یہاں آ کے پڑھ سکتے ہیں 33 میں بچوں کے ساتھ وائف یعنی سارا, تو وہ انہوں نے ان سے انسپریشن لی. اللہ کا بڑا یعنی کرم ہے میرے پہ. میں سم ٹائم آئی فیل لائک دیٹ آئی ایم دا موسٹ بلیسڈ پرسن آن دا پلانٹ. تو اللہ کا ساری مدد ہے, میرے پیرنٹس کی دعائیں ہیں, اور آپ جیسے نیٹ ورک میں کہوں گا جو دوست احباب ہیں ان کی مدد سے ہم نے یہ بیلنس رکھا, اور وہ فوکس کر رہے ہیں اپنی ویلیوز کو انٹیکٹ رکھتے ہوئے کمیونٹی میں فلی انوالو ہیں اور ایجوکیشن کو فوکس کر رہے ہیں.
تو بھابھی بچوں کی تربیت, کیونکہ آپ ماشاءاللہ گھر پہ جو ہے نا مائیں کا تو بڑا اٹریکشن ہوتا ہے اپنی اولاد کے, خاص طور پہ لڑکوں کے ساتھ, کیونکہ میری بیوی کا ہی بہت جناب اپنے بیٹوں کے ساتھ لگی رہتی ہیں ہر وقت. تو آپ نے ان کی تربیت کے حوالے سے کہ ڈسپلن بنے, بڑا یہ ویڈیو گیم کھیلتے ہیں یہاں پر بچے, بہت زیادہ سوشل اس کے اوپر ہوتے ہیں, تو ان چیزوں کو کیسے کنٹرول کیا آپ نے؟
یہ اللہ کا شکر ہے الحمدللہ. میں کہتی ہوں کہ اللہ میاں نے ہمیں بہت اچھے ماشاءاللہ سے بچے دیے ہیں, اللہ کا شکر ہے. تو ایکچولی ان کا کوئی انٹرسٹ نہیں ہے ان گیمز وغیرہ میں.
اچھا.
ہم کوشش تو بہت کرتے ہیں کہ نہیں, مطلب چیک کرتے رہتے ہیں, لیکن الحمدللہ یہ گیمز وغیرہ میں نہیں ہے, یہ بناتے ہیں گیم.
اچھا. ہاں
جی, جیسے بڑے بیٹے
ہیں اس کا رجحان ہے اس طرف.
جی بالکل. باقی الحمدللہ اللہ کا شکر ہے بہت اچھے بچے ہیں. ہاں جی, ان کے اوپر کوئی وہ اتنا مطلب ان کے دوست وغیرہ ضرور چیک کرتی رہتی ہوں میں, جیسے مدرس کا ہوتا ہے کہ کن بچوں کے ساتھ ان کی فرینڈشپ ہے, یہ کس طرح سے ہے, اور یہ ٹائم پہ اپنا سارا کام پورا کر رہے ہیں, پروجیکٹس وغیرہ جنہیں ملتے ہیں وہ کر رہے ہیں کس طرح. تو اپنی طرف سے میں بھی کوشش کرتی ہوں کہ ان کی ہیلپ کروں, لیکن یہ ماشاءاللہ سے خود سے بہت اچھے ہیں, اسٹڈیز میں بہت اچھے جاتے ہیں ماشاءاللہ, پڑھتے رہتے ہیں اپنا, اور اسلامک اسٹڈیز میں بھی ہیں ماشاءاللہ سے.
اچھا, نماز وغیرہ پہ کتنا مطلب پابندی کرتے ہیں؟ کیونکہ ایک رجحان یہ ہے کہ بچے نماز پڑھنے مسجد نہیں, گھر میں تو پڑھ لیتے ہیں, تو مسجد میں جانے کا رجحان نہیں ہوتا, تو اس طرف کیسے دیکھتی ہیں آپ ان کو اس حوالے سے؟ بھابھی بتائیں, بھابھی ساتھ ہوتی ہے.
میں ایڈ کروں گا, لیکن آپ
میں ایڈ آن لیتا ہوں آپ سے.
نہیں, ہم کوشش پوری کرتے ہیں کہ مسجد انہیں لے کے جائیں. ہر جمعہ میں کوشش کرتی ہوں کہ نہیں, کیونکہ ساتھ تو ہوتے ہیں آفس میں, تو میں انہیں خود لے کے جاتی ہوں.
بالکل صحیح بات ہے, بہت امپورٹنٹ.
جی, جیسے چھٹیاں ہیں اب تو میں لے کے جا رہی ہوں بچوں کو, اور جیسے فائق کا اب یونیورسٹی میں ہے تو وہاں ماشاءاللہ سے وہ خود جاتے ہیں, اللہ کا شکر ہے. ہاں جی, وہ خود سے جاتے ہیں, روٹین بنی ہوئی ہے, وہ خود وہاں.
بچوں کو ایک دفعہ وہ ٹیون کر دیا جائے تو پھر وہ اپنی لائف کے اندر ہو جاتے ہیں. تو سعد بھائی آپ بتائیں, ایڈ آن کر لیں.
میں اس میں ایڈ کروں گا, میرے بڑے بھائی جو ہیں انہوں نے بڑی ینگ ایج میں حج کیا, تو انہوں نے کہا کہ آپ پہلے فرض پہ لگائیں بچوں کو, تاکہ فرض تو بہت ضروری ہے, سنت یا نفل آپ کہیں نہیں پڑھنے, آپ چھوڑیں کچھ, مطلب فرض پڑھ لیں, فوکس فرض پہ کیا. میں نے یہ بچپن سے ہی, شروع سے ہی, ڈے فرسٹ سے جب کینیڈا ہے یہ نمازیں پڑھ رہے ہیں. محمد تو بہت چھوٹا تھا, یعنی جیسے ہی اس نے ہوش سنبھالا تو نماز پہ لگایا, فرض پہ. تو وہ ہم صبح فجر پہ انہیں اٹھاتے ہیں, جو جب مرضی سوئیں. ہم نے کہا آپ کی مرضی ہے, جب لیٹ سوئیں, فجر پہ اٹھنا ہے, ہم اٹھاتے ہیں, خود پڑھتے ہیں. میں خود ایگزامپل ہم خود سیٹ کرتے ہیں, کیونکہ میں نے جب ایک ریلیجیس اسکالر سے سنا, اس وقت تک بچے فالو نہیں کرتے جب تک آپ خود نہیں کرتے.
بالکل بیوٹیفل بات.
تو ابو میرے, میں نے جب سے ہوش سنبھالا ابو کو نماز پڑھتے دیکھا, اور اللہ کا بڑا کرم احسان ہے کہ ہم وہ کوشش کر رہے ہیں اس پہ, اور وہ فالو کرتے ہیں. اور فائق کی دفعہ خود کہتا ہے کہ مسجد میں نماز پڑھ کے آئیں جب ویکینڈ ہوتا ہے. اور مسجد جب یونیورسٹی میں گیا تو اللہ کا اتنا کرم ہے, یونیورسٹی آف واٹرلو میں مسجد بنی ہوئی ہے, تو وہ اللہ مدد کرتا ہے. میں جس جاب پہ گیا ہوں مجھے نماز کے لیے اسپیشل وائٹ ریفلیکشن,
اللہ تعالیٰ کے راستے میں جب اب ایک دفعہ چل پڑے
تو اللہ کی بڑی کرم نوازی ہے. تو اس میں میرا اتنا دوش نہیں ہے, لیکن یہ کہوں یا میری کریڈٹ میں نہیں لینا چاہوں گا, میری اللہ کا خاص کرم پیرنٹس کی دعائیں.
بہت بہت شکریہ آپ دونوں کا یہاں پر آنے کا, اور ماشاءاللہ اللہ تعالیٰ آپ کے بچوں کو بہت ترقی دے, اور آپ کے بچوں نے جو پروگرام کیا ہے, اس پروگرام کو دیکھ کر کوئی اور بچے جو ہیں موٹیویٹ ہوں اور کوشش کریں کہ وہ تعلیم کے ساتھ ساتھ دوسری ایکٹیویٹیز میں بھی حصہ لیں. تھینک یو ویری مچ فار کمنگ ٹو دا کمیونٹی ٹاک.
تھینک یو ویری مچ.
تو ناظرین, آج کا پروگرام آپ نے دیکھا, ہم نے دو نوجوانوں کو آپ سے انٹروڈیوس کروایا, فائق اور مومن. فائق اور مومن جو ہے اس ہماری مسلم کمیونٹی کے بہت برائٹ بچے ہیں, ماشاءاللہ بہت اچھا کام کر رہے ہیں. ڈھاکہ کے اندر انہوں نے بڑی کامیابی حاصل کی ہے, انٹرنیشنلی بھی اور لوکلی بھی. اور اس پروگرام کو بڑا امپورٹنٹ پروگرام ہے, اور میں یقیناً یہ کہوں گا کہ بہت سارے اور بچے جنہوں نے اس پروگرام کے بارے میں نہیں معلوم تھا, آج ان کو یقیناً اگر پتہ چل گیا ہے تو وہ کوشش کریں کہ اپنے اسکول کے اندر اور کالج کے اندر اس پروگرام کو ڈھونڈیں اور اس میں شرکت کریں. انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ عارف جہانگیری جو ہے وہ نیکسٹ ویک ایک نئے سبجیکٹ اور ایک نئے ٹاپک کے ساتھ حاضر ہوگا. اس وقت تک کے لیے اجازت دیجیے. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.